WUSA 9 Weather Impact Alert is sponsored by Morgan & Morgan.
Hey there, I'm WUSA 9 meteorologist Michaela Lucero. As we head into your Monday, we have got some pretty significant snowfall headed our way. Now, it will start as early as Sunday evening, but lasting all day into your Monday. So we've already issued that weather impact alert, and this is what you need to know right now. All day Monday, you need to be prepared for blowing snow, limited visibility, and plan for very slick roads. If you do have to commute to work on Monday, plan for a very long commute for you. As we look at your snowfall totals, this is what we're expecting right now. Okay, the entire weather team has talked together, and we are expecting to get anywhere from 6 to 9 inches for the area you see here in pink. So this is including Gaithersburg, Frederick, just barely on the cusp there for Leesburg, Winchester, Martinsburg near Hagerstown and into Cumberland. Expecting anywhere from 6 to 9 inches locally. Could see just a little bit more than that. The DC area south to Fredericksburg, that's where we're expecting 3 to 6 inches of snowfall, extending east to Cambridge, Easton, and extending towards the west to Warrenton, Luray, and closer to Harrisonburg. And then getting further south, Fredericksburg south, closer to places like Orange, that's where we're expecting 1 inch to 3 inches of snow. When we go through Futurecast, I'm going to walk you through what we're seeing. So this is Sunday night, right around 7 p.m. We're starting to get some snowfall for places like Charlottesville and into Staunton, and then we'll continue to see that climb closer to the D.C. area. Right around 11 o'clock, this is Sunday, 11 p.m. You'll be checking in with Topper at that time on WUSA 9. What you're going to be seeing is snowfall on the radar, with most of it still to the south and west of D.C., but as we get past that midnight hour, all of the DMV experiencing that snowfall, accumulating snowfall at that. We'll continue with the snow all morning long. There will be a brief lull in that snow between about 11 a.m. at the earliest, lasting until about 2 to 3, and that's when we'll get our next round of snowfall. So if you do get that brief lull, we're not done. There will be some redevelopment for the later part of the afternoon and evening, and this will bring another segment of accumulating snowfall. So Monday, all day long, be prepared for accumulating snow. After about 10 to 11, most of that snow moves out of the region, and even by the time we wake up on Tuesday morning, skies will be clear. We'll get some sunshine, but it's still going to be very cold, and it will still be breezy out there. So even though the snow has stopped, the impact has not. There will still be cold enough temperatures that snow, even though it's sunny, isn't really going to melt a whole lot. We are under 2 different alerts right now. We've got a winter storm warning for all the areas you see there in that white color. That is including DC, Leesburg, Warrenton, Culpeper, most of your I-81 corridor up through Winchester, Romney, just near Cumberland as well. And then in the yellow areas, that's including Baltimore, Westminster, Frederick, Hagerstown, you're included in a winter storm watch. So this tells us that from Sunday night into the pre-dawn hours of Tuesday, everybody needs to be prepared for accumulating snowfall that will cause impacts, and these areas in white could see anywhere from 5 to 9 inches of that snow. We went over your snow totals just moments ago, and we'll go over it again here in a little bit, but that gives you an idea that the National Weather Service also agrees that we've got some significant accumulating snow headed our way getting into your Monday. So make sure you're prepared for Sunday night, all day Monday for that snow, but also we will see a little bit of a mix coming in. So sleet and some freezing rain is expected with this system. Freezing rain, remember, that's when it falls as rain, but the ground is cold enough that it will freeze on contact. So we could see ice on our roads, ice on power lines, trees. Be prepared for that as well, and that will have impact throughout your day on Monday. Roads will be covered in that snow. Again, accumulating snowfall. I know a lot of places across the DMV will be preparing and treating the roads ahead of time, so make sure that you are giving space to those cars. So when we talk about how confident are we in this forecast, well, we are expecting that snow. We are very confident, and let me show you one of the reasons why. This is called a model comparison. So as a meteorologist, I look at a bunch of different weather models, and they give me their opinion on what they think is going to happen, and then I make my expert decision. When our models line up, when they all agree, that increases our confidence in the forecast. So what we're seeing here are 2 different models. The red lines are showing the European model, and the yellow, that's showing the American model. So 2 different opinions. And you can see as they track across the United States, they are staying right on top of each other. They are agreeing on where the system is going to go. They vary a touch in intensity, but they agree that yes, there is that snowfall coming through. The American model brings it just a little bit further north, but this increases our confidence pretty significantly that this is going to be an incredibly impactful snowstorm that's headed our way. Again, prepare for those slick roads, low visibility. Even if it stops snowing, if it's still blowing wind really, really hard, that's going to blow the snow that's already on the ground, which will still lower your visibility. Temperatures are expected to be quite cold there as well. So your 10-day temperature, try to notice here, we've got near or even below freezing temperatures pretty much all week long and even into the following weekend. So it's not really going to warm up enough for us to see significant melting of this snowfall. So when we look at your 7-day forecast, yes, we will get some sun, but no, our temperatures aren't warming up enough for us to see that significant melting. I do want to give you one more look at that snowfall map across the region. Find your spot on here and know that yes, heavier snowfall is expected north and west of the district, but all of us need to be prepared for that accumulating snowfall as we head towards your Monday.